Okay, as you can see, I'm doing a little something different today. Instead of my usual single scented candle of whatever color or scent I feel like, we're doing 3 white candles because today we're talking about the celebration of Imbolc. I know I tend to get a lot of newcomers on my channel during the Sabbat episodes, so hello, I'm Tiffany and welcome to Bewitching.Bemused. Okay, so Imbolc, also known as Candlemas, this year it will be taking place starting the evening of Monday, February 1st, 2021. Almost forgot what year it was. And it'll be wrapping up on the evening of February 2nd. Now, Imbolc is a cross-quarter Sabbat, which means it is the halfway point between the winter solstice and the spring equinox. This Sabbat in particular is all about reconnecting with nature. The sun was just reborn at the winter solstice, and now we are starting to see more and more sunlight, as well as things like snow starting to melt on the ground, winter is receding, and spring is starting to come in. So you may start seeing new birds coming in, little bits of greenery pushing up from beneath the cold ground. Now, Imbolc used to be called Imbolc, which means in the belly. Makes sense, seeing as how the earth is currently pregnant and will soon give birth to new life in the spring. So let's talk about decor. Common colors are going to be white and red. Vegetation will be ginger root, blackberries, and of course seeds, particularly seeds of things that will sprout in the spring. You can also decorate with white candles, and actually many candles. Decorate your altar with a corn husk dolly, a besom, and of course a Brigid cross. Now, before anybody comes at me for that pronunciation of Brigid, I know there are lots of ways to pronounce it. Some say breed, some say brige, some say brigide, and it goes on. I am just going with the one that I am most comfortable with. So I'd appreciate it if the comment section doesn't blow up with people correcting my pronunciation of that, because believe me, I'm already aware. Activities. Now, you can plan out what you are going to do with your spring garden. Figure out where everything's going to go. Plan out what you plan on growing. Go to the store and stock up on seeds and fertilizer and any supplies you're gonna need. Since I mentioned decorating your altar with them, you can of course always make your own corn husk dolly if you don't have one, or Brigid cross. One activity that I particularly love doing is going outside and taking in the last bits of winter. Inhale that chilly air, look at the snow on the ground if you live in an area that has snow. Examine the beauty of the bare naked branches of trees. And in addition to that, look around you for signs of new life coming in, of spring coming in. Like I mentioned earlier, new buds starting to appear on plants, greenery starting to push up through snow, through the cold ground, activity of new animal life. Take a moment and sit down with your list of aspirations and goals that you set, your intentions that you set for the year to come, whether you did that on, New Year's, January 1st, or if you did that on the Witch's New Year on Samhain. Take a look at that list and figure out, what are you currently pregnant with? What are you about ready to give birth to, and what can you do to assist in your progress towards that? It's like witchcraft Lamaze time. I'm sorry, that was a really bad joke. Like I mentioned earlier, light a ton of candles. We are celebrating the sun. It's like it's already back, but it's still kind of in hiding, so you want to celebrate it, welcome it in. Both light a ton of candles, but it's also fun to just take a moment in the evening and light up every light in your house, even if just for a few minutes. Just get it all super bright for a moment, take it in, and then you can turn it off and not waste any of your energy bill. Take a moment to meditate, bid the darkness goodbye, and thank it for its time of tranquility. As for magic, you can definitely work on fertility spells. If you're trying to get pregnant right away, then just go ahead and do one now. Otherwise, you can start on a long-term one that perhaps you finish on the spring equinox. This is also a great time to do divination regarding any transitions going on in your life, or perhaps the birth of something new in your life. You can also do magic to either assist with a transition or to help bring in something new that you can give birth to in your life. I think you get the point. New starts, new beginnings, giving birth is a huge theme here. So I will just leave it at that and wish you all a very healthy, happy Imbolc. I'd love to hear how you are planning on celebrating this year, or maybe how you have celebrated in years past. Put that down in the comments below. If you want to get a hold of me, you can always reach me through email or Instagram. right here. I know Imbolc is the one that's coming up like right now soon, but if you're interested in checking out my whole series on how to celebrate Sabbats, there is a link down below to that full playlist. And if you enjoyed this video today, please hit that thumbs up. In the meantime, I will see you all next week with a brand new video. Remember, Sundays, 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Can't talk. I'll see you all then.